Once upon a time, in a small village by the sea, there lived a fisherman named Mr. John. Every day he joined the villagers. They went on fishing trips, catching enough fish to keep some for himself and selling the rest to earn his living. He lived alone without any family and often felt the heavy weight of loneliness in his heart. One day, Mr. John decided to visit a neighboring village to sell his fish and walked along the forest path. He came across an unusual sight, a man sitting by the roadside with a tiger cub resting beside him. Intrigued, Mr. John approached him and asked, "Why are you sitting here with a tiger cub?" The man, looking weary and defeated, explained, "I have no money and my family hasn't eaten in 2 days." He continued, "If you give me your fish, you can take the tiger cub. I can't care for it anymore." Mr. John hesitated, but his compassion took over. He thought maybe the cub could bring joy to his lonely life. He agreed to the trade and brought the cub home with him, hoping it would ease his sense of emptiness. When the villagers saw Mr. John with the cub, they were shocked. "What will you do with a tiger cub?" they asked. Mr. John smiled and said, "I'll raise it and tame it. It will be my companion." Some villagers warned, "A tiger is a wild animal. It's dangerous to keep one, no matter how small it is now." But Mr. John reassured them, "Don't worry, I'll be careful. I'll train it well." He built a sturdy cage on his veranda and fed the cub fish every day with care and patience. As time passed, Mr. John grew attached to the cub. He even began taking it on walks through the village. While some admired his bravery, others were fearful. But John found a purpose in caring for the cub. The cub filled the emptiness in his life and soon became his closest companion and source of joy. Years went by and the cub grew into a strong and majestic tiger. Mr. John took pride in his success. One day, he set off for the neighboring village to sell fish, leaving the tiger safely locked in its cage. The journey through the forest and hills was tiring but familiar. At the market, he sold fish quickly. Afterward, he enjoyed a cup of coffee before heading back home, unaware that disaster was waiting ahead. On his way back, a massive landslide blocked the mountain road, making the path completely impassable. Despite their efforts, the villagers could not clear the road in one day. John was forced to stay behind. He had no choice but to remain in the neighboring village for 5 long days until the road was cleared. When the path finally opened, Mr. John rushed home, eager and worried about his beloved tiger. As he entered his house, he found the tiger alive but weak, sitting quietly in the corner of its cage. It hadn't eaten for days. Overcome with emotion, Mr. John opened the cage and approached it lovingly, but hunger had awakened the tiger's primal instincts. In a tragic moment, it attacked Mr. John fiercely. The wild nature of the tiger could not be suppressed, no matter how much love and care had been given. This heartbreaking story reminds us of an important truth. Some things in life simply cannot be changed. Just as a tiger's wildness cannot be tamed, some people may hide their nature, but it resurfaces in time. Acting out of emotion or sympathy while ignoring nature's rules can lead to harm and regret. Whether it's a wild animal or a person with unchanging nature, it's wiser to accept reality. Maintain a safe distance when necessary, rather than risk everything for what cannot be changed. Today, we learn new words and sentences through this story. Learning English can be fun with practice. So keep listening, learning, and growing. Make sure to like, comment, and share how this story helped you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next story where we will continue learning together.